Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. I am your host, Tim Brzakala, here in my very lovely Bad Santa 2 sweatshirt that I wear in every goddamn video on the planet. But I am joined today by Captain America himself, Nick Tuig. How are you doing, sir?
I'm hungry and tired, and all I've been doing is eating and sleeping, so I don't understand what's going on anymore.
Wow, you just spoke truth into my life. But we have a great number one contenders match here for you today. We have got the Kingsmen with Thomas Scully. Unfortunately, he beat Mr. Tuig to get here, but that was a very great match. He earned his spot to be here in this number one contendership. On the other side of things, we've got the Criterion Collection and RJ. RJ has been honestly lights out in his fandom career for the last 8 months or so. He played for a title at the end of last season. Now he's already back in that number one contender spot. He is playing very well. It's going to be very interesting to see. We know that he really wants it, has been putting a lot of work into it, but we know that Scully wants it just as bad. They both want to get there to play Dom. Any initial thoughts, Nick, before we get to promos?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think it's a secret. Coming in, RJ is definitely the less consistent one. But if RJ can hit the high that RJ hits sometimes, he's got a chance against Scully. But if Scully plays like he did against me, where he didn't miss a goddamn question, I don't think there's any stopping that guy.
All right, well, we are going to get right into we're not going to get into round number one. That'd be fucking stupid. We're going to go to promos right now.
All right, number one contenders match. We are one away from the big dance, Scully, and we both are. I say we are both. You are mainly the sports guy of our group, so you understand like what this match means and what this is the championship. This is the NFC championship here, and what we've got is a tough competition in RJ. We got the veteran coming in. He's had a good couple months in fandom. A couple of good matches this year already, so we're not taking him lightly. RJ is a good guy and a great competitor, so this is gonna be fun. But we beat Tuig because we needed to. We beat Richard Schwartz because we needed to. We've beat everyone we needed to because we want that title. That's the end game, and we're one away. So we're not losing here. Sorry, RJ, that you have to be the one that we play. But good luck to you, Scully. Anything you want to say?
Not much to say, but best of luck to RJ, dude, the beast. He was the last person to play Robert for that singles title. Put up a hell of a fight there. He's a hell of a player, but I want this. I want this real bad. So, yeah, let's do it.
All right, good game. That's it. Manners maketh man.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Red Ranger, back here. This time now with my actual new manager in Thomas. And you know what, man? You know, we've been talking about this behind the scenes, and you know what? It's time. It's, you know, it took me a while to get back here. I wanted to get back here. I've been talking about getting back here. I mean, but you know what? I'm feeling really good. You know, I'm coming into this, and I'm just looking on the other side. And I hate being this guy, but I'm about to go off and be that guy. This, to me, like, he says he wants it more. He doesn't. Thomas Scully does not want this championship as much as I do. Thomas Scully has been in this league for like a year and a half. I've been in this league since its inception. Thomas Scully has played 6 matches. I've won more matches than that guy has played. You know, and I've won all those matches without studying. And now I'm a studier. I mean, if anything should prove anything, is that guy, you know, okay, he's got a manager in Koho. Koho's a great manager. But Koho and me have seen each other a lot in this league, and that man knows how dangerous I am when I want something. And right now, I want nothing more than that fandom singles titles belt.
That's right, man. If Thomas isn't worried, he probably should be. I mean, like, we're dealing with a completely different RJ here. I mean, like you said, he's on a good, steady regimen. He's hungry for that title. Old school versus new school. Old school's here to stay.
Yeah, you know what? Like, you know, he said, "Oh, it's the NFC Championship over there." For me, this is the Western Conference Finals. You know, Spurs versus Golden State rookies and the veteran Spurs. You know what? I'm from San Antonio. Let's go Spurs. The vets are coming back and taking that championship.
Let's do it.
Well, Nick, those are some interesting promos. Lots of words spoken by RJ at the end that I had no idea what they meant. I don't understand. I don't know what a spud is or whatever the hell he was talking about there at the end. But I really do love the passion from both people here. Both of them clearly want this. This is going to be a dynamite game. What did you think of the promos?
Well, Tim, RJ was referencing sports, which you probably didn't understand because they've been extinct for about a century now.
Exactly.
But it all sounds very exciting. RJ's got the passion. Scully's got the passion. Let's fight.
All right, so we are going to get right into round number 1. It is going to work like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get a perfect round, you'll get a bonus question. You got 3 repeats and a challenge rule for the entirety of the match. Guys, do you have any questions as we get into round number 1?
Let's do it.
All right, so we will get started right away with question number 1 in the category of Star Trek. At the end of the voyage home, Kirk is demoted to what rank? Have you ever been demoted?
Yeah. I don't talk about it very often. It's a dark day in my past.
That's fair. You have a checkered past for sure. But
I might be wrong.
You ever make a voyage home? I don't know.
2, 1, pens down. Let's start with Scully.
Captain?
And RJ.
Captain.
Both of you are correct.
All right, moving into question number 2 in the category of Rocky. In Rocky 5, where is Rocky when he sees a vision of Mickey?
Yeah, with all this quarantine, I've been seeing a lot of visions.
Thinking the same thing.
I just see trivia questions pop up, and I'm like,
I live alone. If anyone was like watching, like Fly on the Wall style, they'd just see me talking to a lot of people that aren't there.
That's true. We'll start with RJ.
I guessed Mickey's gym.
And the Scully.
Is he in the shower?
Mickey's gym is correct. So RJ taking the early lead there, 2-1, as we get into the next question. It's in the category of the MCU. In Thor: The Dark World, when Jane's team first discovers the portals, what does Ian throw into one of the portals that does not come back?
This is probably the best scene involving portals in the MCU.
Obviously. I don't think they could ever top Thor: The Dark World portals ever.
When I hear portal scene, this is what I think of.
Yeah. Who's Alan Silvestri? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Scully on this one.
Car keys.
And RJ.
I just put keys.
We can accept both those answers. All right.
All right, moving on to your 4th question. It's in the category of Worlds of DC. In Birds of Prey, what is the name of the restaurant owner that Harley lives above?
What's your favorite restaurant, like chain-wise?
Oh, it depends. So, long-winded answer. If it's a burger, I go to Wendy's. If I want fries, I go to McDonald's or KFC. KFC's got underrated fries, potato wedges.
I agree.
Best fries by far.
I could fuck up some KFC. All right, pens down. We'll start with RJ.
I haven't seen it. I just guessed Benny. It sounds like a restaurant owner name.
That is incorrect. Scully.
Doc.
Doc is correct for the tie game.
That's also a good one. That's a good restaurant owner name.
All right, guys. Your next question is in Marvel. In Spider-Man 3, before Peter goes into the subway after Sandman, he runs into Eddie Brock. What item of Eddie's does he break?
Very rude of him.
To break things? Yeah, it's not nice.
Probably didn't even apologize. Jerk.
Like the time Kaleb Koho broke my heart. 5, 4,
The worst.
3. He looks so sad back there. 1 pens down. We'll start with Scully.
His camera.
And RJ.
This camera.
Both of you are correct.
All right. Score remains tied. We move on to the next question. In the category of Planet of the Apes. Who directed Escape from the Planet of the Apes? By far the worst one.
What?
By far. No question.
Battle is really bad.
Better than a
Are you serious right now? 5?
There
Four?
are two
Wow.
worst ones. I gotta say.
I like that movie. I don't know. Pens down. We'll start with RJ
Not couldn't pull it.
and Scully.
Don Taylor.
Don Taylor is correct for the 1-point lead there, 5-4. As we get into your next category, which is the category of Oscars. Christopher Robin was nominated for what Oscar? My go-to Oscars bit is, you ever been nominated for an Oscar there, Nick?
No. No, I haven't.
Apparently, Koho has to rewrite a question for an upcoming match that we were supposed to be in, I think, Nick. 3, 2, 1, pens down. We'll start with Scully.
Best visual effects.
And RJ.
Holy crap! I guessed visual effects.
And you would both be correct?
Well deserved, in my opinion. Your next question comes in the category of quotes. What Star Wars actor says a Jedi's weapon deserves more respect?
I like the wars and the stars.
Better than the apes on the planet.
All right, I'm just grabbing a new pen here.
You're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with RJ.
I guessed Christopher Lee.
That is incorrect, and Scully.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is correct.
Good old Rise of Skywalker.
From the old Rise of Skywalker. All right, your next category is Disney animation. What Disney animated film came out in the year 1961? I believe this is the penultimate question, Nick.
Mm-hmm. The day I have a child is the day I get much better at this category than I currently am.
That's fair. 5.
Repeat the question.
Okay, first repeat for Scully. And the question again. What Disney animated film came out in the year 1961?
Penultimate. Oh, maybe a quick backstory on why you guys say Pent-ultimate. It never made sense to me.
Oh, I have no idea. I adopted that thing. I came in and people said it, so I started saying it, and then everyone yelled, and I was like, 5.
Great. That was riveting.
2. Thank you. 1.
Repeat.
Okay. RJ getting a repeat there. What Disney animated film came out in the year 1961?
That's going to be my best guess.
2 repeats on 1 question, Nick. What a world we live in.
Actually, it was more like 6 or so because RJ threw like 5 in there.
That's true. So maybe he used all 3 of his. Who knows?
And now he's in the negatives for his next match.
3, 2, 1. All right. We'll go to Scully first.
101 Dalmatians.
And RJ.
101 Dalmatians.
And both of you would be correct. So those repeats paid off for the 2 of them. Nick, give me the final question.
I will give you your final question in the category of Bond. What was the first Bond film to star Timothy Dalton?
T-Dolls, as I like to call him.
I'm more of a Timmy Daltz kind of guy.
Daltz, I like that.
Guy's got 2 first names.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with RJ.
The Living Daylights.
And Scully.
Very underrated Bond film, The Living Daylights.
All right. Both correct. So at the end of round number 1, Scully is ahead by 2 points with 9 to RJ's 7. So great first round for both competitors. Scully only missing 1 question. But we are going to head right into round number 2, and it is going to work like this. We are going to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Whoever's in the lead gets to choose whether they want to spin first or second. Whatever you land on the first time, you can choose to spin again, but you got to keep whatever you spin the second time. There will then be 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you want to go to multiple choice, you can, but it devalues the question to being worth 1 point. So each player still has 2 repeats and a challenge rule. So I will bring up the wheel, and then Scully and Koho, you will decide whether you would like to go first or second. Your wheel today is Disney Animation, Marvel, Middle-earth, Quotes, Oscars, Rocky, Star Trek, and Scores and Soundtracks. So Scully, would you like to go first or second?
We want to go second, right, Koho?
Yeah, this wheel's pretty good, so we'll let them go first.
Por favor.
All right, so we will have RJ spin at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, RJ, your spin at the wheel is away, and it lands on opponent's choice.
All right.
So I will bring in Mr. Koho again. And those do you need the categories again?
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay, the categories again are Disney Animation, Marvel, Middle-earth, Quotes, Oscars, Rocky, Star Trek, and Scores and Soundtracks.
I'm thinking either Oscars or Scores. Do you want to give them Oscars?
I think Oscars is the best bet.
Let's go Oscars.
All right. So, RJ, I will give you your questions in the category of Oscars.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready, sir?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Besides Joker, what was the last fandom film to be nominated for Best Picture?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Star Wars, B, The Return of the King, C, Road to Perdition, or D, Black Panther.
Black Panther.
That is correct for 1 point.
Just had to be sure.
All right, your next question in Oscars. What Oscar was Captain America: The Winter Soldier nominated for?
Multiple choice. It's
All right, your multiple choice options are A, sound editing, B, costume design, C, visual effects, or D, sound mixing.
I knew I was going to come down to those two. Let's go with sound mixing.
That is incorrect. Scully, chance for 1 point steal.
Visual effects.
That is correct for 1 point.
Damn. Okay.
All right, RJ, your next question in Oscars.
Mhm.
How many films in the Rocky franchise have won Oscars?
1. Three.
That is incorrect. Scully, chance for the 2 point steal.
1.
That is correct for 2 points.
I thought one of the Creeds got something. Oh, they were nominated. It's fucking stupid.
All right. RJ, your fourth question in Oscars.
Mhm.
2 Star Trek films are tied for the most nominations in the franchise with 4. Star Trek 09 and what other film?
Multiple choice. Narrow it down.
All right, your options are A, Star Trek the Motion Picture, B, The Wrath of Khan, C, The Voyage Home, or D, Into Darkness.
Wrath of Khan.
That is incorrect. Scully, chance for the 1 point steal.
The Voyage Home.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right. And your final question, RJ. What was the first Disney animated film to win the Oscar for original score?
Oh, shoot. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Dumbo, B, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, C, Pinocchio, or D, Bambi.
Original score. Can I hear the options one more time, please?
Yes, you can. A, Dumbo. B, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. C, Pinocchio. Or D, Bambi.
Pinocchio.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of RJ's spin, he's gotten his total up to 9, but with those steals, Scully is up with 13. So we will now get into Scully's spin. All right. Your spin at the wheel is away, Thomas. And it lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think there's better stuff on there.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not worried about anything on here for you, so I'd say spin again.
Yeah, let's spin again.
Okay. You got to keep what you spin this time, and it lands on a free spin because it landed on Oscars.
We'll take those again. That's fine.
And it lands on opponent's choice.
Okay.
So, double opponent's choiceage here, but we will bring in Thomas. Guys, again, your options to choose from to give to Scully are going to be Disney Animation, Marvel, Middle-earth, Quotes, Rocky, Star Trek, or Scores and Soundtracks.
What are you thinking? Quotes?
I mean, it's obvious. Well, no, I need to steal, so it's
No.
obvious I should give him one of my two strengths. One has deeper questions, one has more movies, so it can really go either way.
Well, he spun away from Disney, so
Yeah, but that's just because they weren't worried about it. Like but you know, like I said, it has more movies. Just maybe one can throw them off. Yeah, let's go Disney Animation.
Okay. So, Disney Animation is what you will be answering from Scully. Nick, go ahead and give Scully his questions in Disney Animation.
Will do. Thomas Scully, are you ready?
I am.
Lovely. Your first question in the category of Disney Animation. What Disney film features the following characters? Sir Ector, Sir Kay, and Archimedes.
Sword in the Stone.
Correct for 2 points. Your second question. What arcade character became King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh. I don't want to mess up his name, so I'll go multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Nitro, B, Skid, C, Jet, D, Turbo.
I thought there was something more to his name, but it's D, Turbo.
Turbo-tastic is correct. My marker's also dead, but that's fine. Your third question. How does the villain Clayton die in Tarzan?
He is hung by vines.
That is correct. We can take that. Very morbid, very graphic.
I don't want to say any more than that, but
Your penultimate question. What type of animal is Big Mama in The Fox and the Hound?
oh. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, owl, B, rabbit, C, vixen, D, porcupine.
A.
A, owl is correct. I don't really even know what a vixen is.
Female fox.
Oh, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Your final question in the category of Disney animation. What was the first Disney animated film released in the 2010s?
Tangled.
And your winner, by way of knockout, Thomas Scully. The answer was Tangled, and with that, a knockout for the Kingsmen for the final score of 21-9. Damn. This, Nick, wow. Scully getting the knockout. What do you think about the match?
I mean, rough spin going RJ's way. He prepared because he told us he prepared, but he just didn't prepare for that one thing, and it wound up coming to bite him. So, yeah. Unfortunate luck for RJ, but Scully, again, showing that he's a force to be reckoned with. And if I'm Dom, I'm looking over my shoulder right now.
Yeah, 100%. So let's go right away and speak with our winners today, the Kingsmen. Scully, congratulations. You joined the Knockout Club. You joined the Perfect Round Club in your last match, and now you have joined the Knockout Club in this match. How are you feeling?
Well, now I just got to join the Club of Singles Champions. That's all that's left, pretty much. But yeah, this felt good. This felt real good. Aside from the Rocky 5 question, round 1 kind of went how my geek match against RJ went a while back. He took an early lead. I battled back, took the lead. And then the wheel just kind of screwed him, honestly, because Oscars can be so hit or miss for a lot of competitors. Yeah, so I kind of feel for him there, but it this felt good, getting those feels and Oscars, and then getting Disney Animation, which thanks to especially Kaleb Boatman, I'm getting better in. So, but yeah, this felt real good.
Yeah, this was not the outcome we expected whatsoever. We prepped really hard for RJ. RJ was the scariest person left on that other side of the bracket for us. The first task that we needed to do was Nick. Nick terrifies us still. Nick haunts my dreams with that haunting beard. But it was RJ that on the other side we were like, that's the guy we're gonna play, and that's gonna be the scariest. That's gonna be the scariest that we had. So we worked really hard for it. And this was it paid off in spades. So RJ, you played a good game. That round 1 had me sweating. It's just double opponent choice is rough. And yeah, we have to give so much credit to Kaleb fucking Boatman. That kid is so good at Disney, and
he's my team partner for a reason. He's a Disney animated aficionado, and he hammers all that stuff into my brain.
He sat with Scully for a couple hours the other day, just giving him Disney shit. So that was so helpful. So yeah, Dom, get ready. We're coming, buddy.
Yeah, Dom's had me twice now in Fandom. He edged me out both times. Once when I was still a wide-eyed rookie who didn't really know how the game really worked, and again in the Gauntlet where he just outlasted me. So, but now it's even playing field, 5-round match, anything goes. So you better be ready, man, because I am.
This is true. Anything does go, and congratulations on your knockout today and your win. We will be seeing you very soon for another title match, Thomas Scully versus Dominic Rizzi. It's going to be a good one. But Nick, let's move over to our unfortunate loser today, RJ. Guys, like this was a tough shake. I think you played very well and you prepared, because it definitely showed in round 1. There was a great score, 7-9 in round 1. You're playing anybody else. This match is still going. So congrats, RJ, because we can tell you put your heart and soul into this. How are you feeling though? Double opponent's choice is not a fun way to play the game.
I mean, to be totally honest, I knew it was going to be a knockout as soon as I got Oscars, because there was nothing I could give him that he wasn't going to at least get enough points. After how many steals he got off of me, he was going to get more than 10 points ahead of me. It was like I said, I just had to pick a category that I had the best chance of getting some steals if he messed up, just to try to stay in the game. Yeah. So, I went with my strength, and I knew all those questions. Like I did know them all. I was ready to steal every single one of them. When he went multiple choice, especially, I was ready. I already knew the answers before he went multiple choice. So it's just, we all know Oscars is one of my weakest things, and the guys tried to help me. Maybe I focused a little bit too much on scores and soundtracks, because I'm a little bit more scared of that one, because that's usually one that gets me more off. I usually get that more often. Like when I spit a bad category, it's usually scores and soundtracks. So that was more of my focus, and Thomas can attest to that I didn't put as much into Oscars as I should have. But I was glad I got points in Oscar. That's something for me is something I can at least take away from. I got points. There were some that I knew. I shouldn't have gone multiple choice for Black Panther. I don't know why I did. I just need to make sure there wasn't another Fandom movie somewhere that I may have missed, because I was like, I had Black Panther in my head, but I was just like, I can't remember if any other Fandom movie was nominated in 18 or maybe even 19. So I had to go to multiple choice. But like I said, with the math, it wouldn't have made a difference. Like it's all, that's what I have to study next. But you know what? I didn't want to have to do it. I was ready to do it. So now all I can do is, I've solidified my number 2 spot all I can do is go into the tournament and win the whole fucking thing.
That's
so
true.
If that's what I'm gonna have to do, I mean, if everyone was scared of me after that little of studying, I can only imagine what I can do with studying time till the summer. So to whoever's going to be in my bracket, I apologize in advance because I'm going to be grinding those books, because whether it's Scully or Dominic, I made a promise that belt's going to be mine by the end of the year, and I meant it. So that's all I can do.
Yeah, it looks like as of right now, you will be facing somebody that is coming from one of our play-in matches. More than likely, again, nothing is solidified yet, but that's more than likely what's going to happen. So we will have an opponent. We will know who you're going to be playing very soon. But Thomas, any words as the manager here today?
I mean, it's always tough getting an opponent's choice, and Koho and Thomas came up with a good plan to put Oscars on the wheel, and hey, it paid off for him today. But like he just said, tournament's coming up. I mean, he's still hungry for the belt, just different road to get to it.
Absolutely. All right, well, guys, it didn't quite go your way today, but still, I think you played very, very well under the circumstances, so congrats on that. But we will see you back in the Summer Series tournament very soon. So until then, guys, good luck with the studying. We'll see you next time. All right, Nick, any final thoughts on the match today?
No, I think I said it all. It went unfortunate for RJ today, and Scully's looking scary. So, Scary Scully, new nickname, Patton.
Mr. Scary Scully. Yes, that's very good. But guys, thank you so much for watching this #1 contenders match for Fandom Fights. That was the Kingsmen, Kaleb and Thomas. That was the Criterion Collection, RJ and Thomas. That was Nick. I have been Tim. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, have a good one.